third night in a row, a helicopter's come by my house. Last night it flew directly over my house twice, low. And the night before, it flew over a couple times, low and around. It's normally not helicopters. It's normally just a lot of drones and planes.
So now there goes a helicopter going hella slow, watching me. This is what taxpayer money being wasted on.
I can't walk anywhere without them trailing me and everywhere, it's crazy. But it is what it is. Can't expect any less. Satan's on top of us, but God is behind us and protected us. So, what do we have to fear?
Tactic we see in the gangstalking phenomenon is the use of helicopter harassment. Now at first, this harassment may seem annoying or oppressive or maybe even random, but eventually they can become quite severe and spiritual in nature, and thus are satanic in nature. Now the Bible says, let your yes be yes and your no be no. Anything else is from the evil one. Did God really say, as the serpent said to Eve in the garden? This is how it starts. These are actually the precise doorways Satan exploits to induce a lie, trauma, and even brainwashing. Now in the nightmare world of gangstalking, where society itself is framed against you and anything and anyone could be a perpetrator, where their surveillance is out of this world, telepathic. It's a war against the soul. So when the enemy has our thoughts and even our emotions, even seemingly our very souls, under surveillance and uses that against us, it's those times when the yes isn't yes and the no isn't no, that helicopter will swoop in those gray areas, times of contention, debate, strife. This is what Satan feeds on. To induce stress, trauma, anxiety, and after years, you just get siphoned off and you end up looking like this. They give us cancer. And we've covered this it's in our Bibles in Proverbs 4. It's the vampiric system of gangstalking. So when you're a TI, knowledge is power. When you know that the enemy will swoop in during moments of strife, contention, during gray areas, during maybe, when that yes isn't yes and that no isn't no, okay? When you know that you could defend yourself against the noise of that helicopter to induce that stress. Now I have a helicopter above me right now. And what I found, what the enemy loves to do is, when they fly that helicopter and you've already been desensitized and trained to look and be aware of that helicopter, you know it's them. A lot of times, they'll go usually behind your back or maybe behind the trees if they can. And why? It's all the same purpose, stress and anxiety. Where's that helicopter? Oh, it's right behind me, behind those trees. The greatest point of stress, they go there. It's the same broad stroke. Knowledge is power, guys. Knowledge is power. What do? Don't give them your attention. Focus your energy on Jesus. Stay in the Word, stay in the Bible. The answers are there. And when you get the knowledge of God, you cannot be moved. When that foundation is built on a rock, you cannot be moved. And you literally defeat your enemy. When you get to the point where you can rejoice in your persecution because you understand the promises to come are so much greater than this life, you defeat that enemy. The head of the serpent is crushed.
No se me veis.
This is the truth they don't want you to know. And